All right. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Hindi University. Really excited to have all of you this Sunday. As you know, my name is Ashutosh, and we meet every Sunday, 8 a.m. US Pacific time, which is time on the west coast of the US, to learn about the Hindi language. For those of you who are completely new to Hindi University, you can learn more about us by going to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Hindi University, or you can go to our portal, which is hindiuniversity.org, and learn about about the Indian University. It's a little bit of information for you because a lot of people join for the first time. So a little bit summary. Um, if you're interested in joining the Sunday classes, you can join the classes using the Zoom link that you have in front of you, and you can also enroll into the WhatsApp community as well as the Discord using the information that you see on your screen. If you just scan this the barcode, you'll be able to sort of like enroll into the WhatsApp group as well. Okay. As you know, this year we've been following two books, Pingu Learns Hindi as well as the Elementary Hindi by Professor Richard DeLacy and Sudha Joshi. Richard DeLacy is also a Hindi professor at the Harvard University. We've been systematically covering a lot of chapters of this book. We are about 18 chapter on this book. So which helps us make progress on the different topics on the grammar. And in addition to the grammars and the conversational practice, to enhance the learning, we added a new segment this year, which is the fourth Sunday of every month. Will be covering movies. Okay. We have noticed that this is another way which research shows that using memes and the popular clips, it enhances your learning experience. And for this particular month, the topic was the movie which is very popular recently. It's called 12th Fail. So I hope most of you had a chance to watch bits and pieces of it. Unlike some of the other movies, you will not see you will hardly see any songs in this movie. There are some background songs, and you'll also notice that the dialogues are a little bit slow, which sort of helps you that you can listen to it, like what is going on, right? So that's probably one of the difference you may have noticed. Another thing is some of the Hindi in this movie is spoken in the particular region, like Chambal in India, which is in Madhya Pradesh, right? So you will notice that there is a regional dialect used in this movie, which is not too different. If you just listen to it, you will get it. Okay. So the goal for this particular session is to first go over the popular sort of like the dialogues, memes, and then we'll watch some of the clips as well. Okay. And hopefully you guys will find it engaging, and we'll discuss accordingly. Okay. So with that, let's get started. The theme of the movie says, and I'm not going to read it. I'm going to have someone who is also able to read the Devanagari tell us what is going on. Okay. So Donna ji, you mind unmuting yourself, and what is it that says on this part?
हार नहीं मांगूंगा.
One more time.
हार नहीं मानूंगा.
Manunga, right? Har nahi manunga. Okay. What is the verb here?
Manunga
Manunga. Okay. Okay. And
or
in
manana, no?
manana is the verb, right? Manana. Okay. Manana has, many meanings. Okay. But in this case, what does it mean, Donna ji?
You have written there to concede.
To concede, right? To concede. Very good, right? So what does it mean to you? Like which tense it is written in? Har nahi manunga.
Future.
Future indefinite. Very good. And how do you get that?
Because of the unga.
Very good. Because of the unga, it gives you the. And for which particular pronoun it is being used as?
It's probably vo.
Okay. Okay.
Unga. No, unga's for may.
May. Right. So if you were to say it with the pronoun, it would be
may. Har nahi manunga.
मैं हार नहीं मानूंगा. And because the The main character is a male. That's why it is. If you were to say it, the same thing you would say.
मैं हार नहीं मानूंगी.
मैं हार नहीं मानूंगी. Okay. So you can see that, as you're making progress in Hindi, it's implied that this thing is said by for the male character in this movie. Okay, that's why you don't need to write मैं हार नहीं मानूंगा. It's given that the main character is saying, and what does it mean? मैं हार नहीं मानूंगा.
I will never give up.
I will not give up. Okay,
I will
or
not give up.
I will not give up, or I will not concede a defeat,
Mhm.
which means I'll keep on going on in my journey. Okay. Well, the literal meaning is I will not give up, but because I will not concede, it kind of helps you with with the verb part. That's why it is मैं हार नहीं मानूंगा. Okay. um, any questions by anyone? What is har in this case? What is har manna?
Defeat.
To concede defeat. Okay,
Mhm.
very good. Anyone? Any questions on this one? Masramji, I'll have like the difficult one for you later. But anyone, any questions? I think this should be straightforward, right? मैं हार नहीं मानूंगा. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Next one. This one, read it, everyone. And you will notice here also something similar. Okay. Let's see somebody who has not done before. Let's start with that. Who would go? JDG, you watched the movie?
No, but I can read the sentence.
Okay, let's do that. Let's read the sentence.
I think I can read the sentence. I think he says, I got tired, brother. I got tired, bro.
So what is it?
Tak gaya hungar.
Thak gaya. One more time.
Tak gaya hun yar.
Thak gaya hun yaar. Very good. Thak gaya hun yaar. Okay. Break it down for us. What does it mean?
I think it means I got tired,
Okay.
brother, bro, or something like that.
Yes, very good, right? So, awesome. Anybody else would like to add uh, on this one? Delia, how would you say it if you were to say the same thing?
Um, in Hindi, another version.
If you were to say it, the same sentence, how would you say it? 1 minute.
मुझे थक हो रहा है.
Okay, okay, okay. You keep it as it is, but how will the verb conjugation change if you were to say it? Like JDG said,
मैं थक हूँ.
okay. Would you say the Gaya as well, or would you change it?
Oh, that's what you mean. I'm sorry. I would say थक गई हूँ.
Very good. So, okay, मैं थक गई हूँ. And the same thing, you will notice even in this particular dialogue, the pronoun is missing. Okay, because it is implied. The guy is saying it, so you don't have to say it like For example, if I'm home, I'm not saying मुझे भूख लग रही है. I can even say भूख लग रही है, which means that to me there is sort of a hunger, right? Or I'm hungry, right? So hope it makes sense, right? Patrick, hang in there. I know this is your first class, so some of it, if it is going above your head, it'll slowly come in. Okay. Yeah. So any questions on this one? What is the verb here, Masranji?
Gaya, tak gaya.
Okay. In the infinitive form is thak jana, okay, or thakna, if you were to just use one word, thakna. Okay. And that's what मैं थका हुआ हूँ or मैं थका हूँ, right? But because it's used in the past tense, or present perfect rather, the jana becomes gaya. Okay. That's why it's like I have gotten tired, you can say it, or I am tired. Okay, if you were to say other way as well.
G, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm just beginning my struggle with compound verbs here. And
Yes.
I'm looking at this Gaia and then whom.
Uh-huh.
Why is the hoon in there? Why wouldn't it be just tak gaya?
Why is it not like, मैं थक गया?
Yeah,
Okay,
or not
so
may, but what? Yeah, may. It would be may. It
so
just it
मैं
seems
थक
like you're
गया
mixing the
हूँ.
past tense and the present tense there.
Yeah, so essentially the question is, what is the difference between मैं थक गया versus मैं थक गया हूँ,
Yeah.
right? And
Yes. Yes.
in my view, it is written as a present perfect tense. Okay, so it's still basically I have gotten tired, right? Rather than I got tired. Okay, so one example is you were to, because this is still, one example is like you were say I went on a hike and I got tired. मैं कल hike पे गया और मैं थक गया. Okay, that was yesterday, but this guy is still in the movie, is still, he attempted the exam and he failed it, and then he attempted and then he failed, and it's still going on. Okay, and that's why he's like, I have gotten tired now. मैं थक गया हूँ. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dhanyavad. Yeah. Dhanyavad.
Any questions, anyone? Sharanji, is it making sense, or what do you think?
I'm keeping up. Thanks.
Okay, awesome. We'll do some simple ones as well. Okay, so now let's do this one. Somebody has to read it, and then yes, Nandini ji.
Here, it has to be the jana. Is that or can it be taka hua? Does
You
hona?
can, so you are saying, if can I use hona?
Huh.
Okay.
Tak
What would you
hua
say?
hu? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't work. Tak hua hu?
मैं थका हुआ हूँ.
Taka hua hu.
You can say, it will give a different, slightly different meaning. मैं थका हुआ हूँ. Like I don't have energy to work more because I am already tired. Okay.
So actually the hona doesn't work because you're saying taka, not tak hua. Tak hua. It
थका
has to be
हुआ. That's
taka.
right. That's
And
right.
why is that? It's
One more time. What is the question?
sorry, I guess the tak jana is like a compound verb, and this is not a compound verb with hona, right?
That is, so basically it's thakna plus jana.
Hmm.
So that's why it is thak jana. Okay. Sense of sort of like, before and
Okay.
after. Like before the person was not tired, but now it is tired. From there, you use it into the past tense, which is not past, but basically the participle form. That's why it's thak.
Yeah, I get it. It's a compound verb, and the hona is not a compound verb, right?
Hona, I mean,
It's not a compound.
I mean, you can use the second verb as hona, but then it's slightly different meaning. You can say मैं. I mean, again, like then it would be thaka hua.
I
Okay.
understand now, Ashuji, because taka hona is correct. You can't say tak hona because it's not a compound verb.
That is
So it
correct.
can't be in the stem. I get it now. Thank you.
Yeah,
Because
that is
tak,
correct. Right. So
tak
the
is a
first one
very
is thak.
difficult verb to conjugate in a way.
It is. It is.
But thank you for clarifying it. I understand
Yeah.
now.
Awesome. All right, let's keep going. Somebody has to read it. This is a very important part of the movie. In case if you guys watched it, Himani ji, you want to try this out?
Okay. So shall I read the Devanagari?
You can read this part and then we'll discuss the grammar.
Cheating जोड़नी पड़ेगी.
First one.
मैं आपके जैसे बनना चाहता हूँ, sir.
What does it mean?
I think it means I want to become like you, sir.
Yeah, very good.
But I don't understand the banna.
Okay. Okay. So this one they wrote it in a mix, sort of the Roman Agri, but banana.
Banana.
Banana. Okay. What does it mean? Anyone else? Banana. Who would like to help? Himani ji. What is banana?
To make?
That is banana.
Oh.
To become.
To become. To become. Okay. Can you give an example of this? To become. To become.
Who?
Hmm?
Who?
Okay, like use it in a simple sentence. Banana.
You mean me?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can. Yeah,
oh.
anyone. Yeah.
मैं एक अध्यापिका बनना होगी
बनना चाहती हूँ.
बनना
Okay.
चाहती हूँ बनना चाहती हूँ
I want to become a teacher. Okay. Very good, right? Versus like, मैं खाना बनाता हूँ. Like I prepare or I make food. Okay. So, Himani ji, does it make sense? Banana is to become.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So, what does it mean? आपके जैसा. One is मैं पुलिस ऑफिसर बनना चाहता हूँ. He could have simply said that, right?
Yes.
I want to become a police officer because he's talking to a police officer. Okay.
Yeah.
But he's using आपके जैसा.
Okay. Yeah. And it means like you.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So like you, I want to become a police officer.
Yeah.
And what does it respond?
Cheating छोड़नी पड़ेगी. You have to let go of cheating.
Okay, you probably okay. And what you watched the movie, right, Maniji?
Yeah.
What is the context here?
That he has been cheating before, and
Okay.
and now he's admiring this officer, and yeah, he asks him, how can I become like you?
Very good, right? So there is the movie I shows that there is an industry of it, right? That the students are encouraged to sort of cheat. Just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna mute so that way. You have to unmute yourself again, okay? Himani ji. Okay, so cheating. What is the verb here, Himani ji?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm at the airport, that's why it's a bit noisy.
Oh, no problem.
What did you say now?
What is the verb?
The verb is chorna.
Okay, chodna. Chodna is to give up. Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. And let's see. Okay, so Linda ji, you want to try it out? What is it? In which tense this is written? Cheating chodni padegi.
So you need to give up cheating.
You will need to give up cheating. Okay, and we have not done it in a while, but padegi or padega or padenge is like compulsion. Like you must give up something. Okay, so whenever the compulsion thing comes up, like मुझे जाना पड़ेगा, मुझे न्यूयॉर्क जाना पड़ेगा. Like I'll have, I must go to New York. There is a compulsion behind it, that there is something urgent. Okay, maybe there is a project that I'm involved in, then that I must go to. या मुझे ऑफिस जाना पड़ेगा. Like the Wi-Fi is not coming in the home. ऑफिस जाना पड़ेगा. Okay.
Ashmi,
Yes, please.
the word chodna, I thought it actually means stop. Chodo
Yeah,
or chod.
to give up or to stop or to like, so that's why it is like, in this case it is to chorna is to give up, because they are used to cheating in this movie, and that's why like you have to chorna padega. It's just like somebody smoking, आपको cigarette छोड़नी पड़ेगी. Like the doctor will say that with compulsion, आपको cigarette छोड़नी पड़ेगी, या आपको alcohol छोड़ना पड़ेगा. Okay, they can simply say चाहिए also, which is you should give up. आपको सिगरेट छोड़नी चाहिए और आपको अल्कोहल छोड़ना चाहिए, but it's a little bit mild. But if they see something serious, they will say पड़ेगा पड़ेगी, and that's why it is compulsion. And in this case, the police officer is very honest, and that's why he is sort of giving that compulsion that आपको चीटिंग छोड़नी पड़ेगी. Yeah. All right, let's move on. We will watch some clips also. Okay, so now this is a little bit more colloquial part. Okay, Mastram ji, what is happening in this one? You have to unmute yourself.
मुझे पंगा नहीं लेना समझा
One more time.
मुझे पंगा नहीं लेना
Hmm?
समझा
Okay, one more. It's mujhse.
मुझसे पंगा नहीं लेना
Samjha?
समझा
Yeah. Samjha. Okay, what does it mean?
uh, it's like don't mess with me, don't pick a fight with me, do you understand?
Don't mess with me. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, and panga lena, it's in a way it is a little bit of a slang, or call it like a colloquial way of saying don't mess with me. Okay. So panga lena, it's like they could have simply said don't fight with me or don't argue with me, right? But panga lena, it's generally it's commonly said in a colloquial day-to-day language. Mujhse पंगा नहीं लेना. And what does this part means, Masram ji? Samjha?
That's like, do you understand? An
Yeah.
exclamation. Do you
Question mark.
understand?
Yeah. Understood, right? I mean,
Understood.
मुझसे पंगा नहीं लेना. And he's really talking to a junior cop and about to pass the major exam. So he'll become a very, very senior officer. Okay. So I wrote down some additional phrases also that you will come across as you get hang of. The verb here is basically panga lena. Okay, panga lena. It's like to mess with someone. It's panga lena. Okay. You may hear that if Hindi speakers talking to each other, if somebody's trying to really mess around, they can say क्यों पंगा ले रहे हो or क्यों पंगा ले रहा है. Why are you messing up with someone? Okay, क्यों पंगा ले रहे हो. Okay. Any questions on this one? Were you able to get it when the guy was saying it during the movie, or you didn't even notice it that much? Austin ji, did you get a chance to watch it?
May to take may I wouldn't have understood this probably.
You would have understood. Okay. Have
I
you
wouldn't have
heard people
understood,
saying
to
it,
be honest.
Asram ji?
Now I think I have heard it before, but I probably wouldn't have picked it up in the movie.
You would have picked it up. Okay, awesome. Okay.
I wouldn't have. I probably
So
wouldn't.
it's
Yeah, I
another.
didn't notice it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is another way of like you adding it in your list of vocabulary, basically your
Yes,
grammar. Panga lena,
I did.
okay?
I did.
Yeah. There's another movie like called Makadi, right? Spider, right? In which I'll not spoil the movie for you. In which a very small girl, 8-year-old, she sings the song like Panga mat lena, okay? Panga na le,
Right.
don't mess. It's a very good song, okay? Panga na le. I can write it down for you.
Shuchi, I hope I don't need this phrase ever.
It's a good, I mean, in a way, like you can pretty much put the person on back foot. Like if they hear from you, they'll be like, okay. All right, let's do this one. This is also an interesting one. Okay, why don't you do it, Professor Anita?
जुबान बहुत चला रहा है.
Okay, which tense is it in?
Present perfective.
Okay, continuous is going on.
Present
right?
continuous tense, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, now break it down for us.
जुबान बहुत चला रहा है. So,
Pronoun is missing, right? Again.
yeah.
Because
So,
it's implied that two people are talking, and if the junior cop is saying it, he's saying it to this person. Okay. Zuban is?
Juban is tongue, apparently.
Yeah.
And don't move your tongue. Don't say this. Don't dare to say this. I don't
What
know.
does it
Don't
when-
wag your tongue. Too much wagging your tongues.
Yeah, you're saying
Okay.
too much.
So when somebody
Yeah,
is moving
बहुत
their tongue,
बहुत चला रहा है.
yeah. So when somebody is moving their tongue a lot, what does it imply?
They
Too
are
much talking.
saying too much,
They
daring
are,
to say too much.
yeah, they're talking too much. They're talking a lot. Okay.
Mm.
that indirect, it's the reference here is talk within your limits. Basically, you're talking way too much, because the guy is threatening in a way to the police officer. That was the right thing to do in the movie, and that's why it's like mujhse panga mat lena. Okay, and there are multiple things that says, and then the police junior cop says जुबान बहुत चला रहा है, which is basically two. If you notice it, the pronoun is missing, but
Right.
it's तू जुबान बहुत चला रहा है. That means you're moving your tongue a lot, you're talking a lot. Okay, so
So
stay
he's
within.
not giving any respect here.
Yes, yes. So basically, stay within your limit. That's what he's trying to imply here. The
So,
junior
Asuji, then why is it hey?
तू, because it's तू जुबान बहुत चला रहा है.
Oh, it's two.
Yeah, तू, you, basically.
Okay, I thought it would be tum or op.
No. There's no. This is like a very. It's like almost like a street fight. So there is no up in that street fight, right? So
Okay,
that's
anyway.
तू जुबान बहुत चला रहा है. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Any questions on this one? I say it because the next one is similar. Okay. When the junior cop says to this person, "तू जुबान बहुत चला रहा है," this guy responds this. Okay, so let's see who would like to do. Somebody who's not done before. Austin ji, can you read? Okay, I think okay. Mahaji, next one I'll give it to you. Austin ji, why don't you try this one?
जुबान चलना शुरू कहा किए अब तक.
Okay, very good. Right. So one more time.
जुबान चलना शुरू कहा किए अब तक.
जुबान चलाना.
चलाना.
Chalna is to basically walk, right? But chalana is to drive, right? Like to make something move, right? So जुबान चलाना शुरू कहाँ किए अभी तक or अब तक. Okay, what does it mean?
I'm not entirely sure. My sense is that it means like I haven't started talking yet.
That's absolutely right. That's spot on. I have not even started yet. That's
I
exactly
don't know what the kaha is for though.
where have I even started? I have not even, begun basically. But the thing
Okay.
is, like, when you are at the stage basically that you don't have to dissect one word at a time. If you're getting the totality of it, which is basically like I have not even started yet, right? Yeah. Hopefully this should be, I mean, it's hard because, like, if you're not heard of, like, to talk a lot is zuban chalana, right? And that's like they have tried to create a verb out of it, and it only happens basically when you have memorized a lot of these vocabulary and then the use of so they made if you notice it, jaban chalana, right? That's how it becomes a verb basically, right? To talk a lot. Okay, let's do this one. This is a very long one. I want all of you to read it, and I promise after that we'll move to the, I think we have one more after that, and then we'll do some clips. Okay, this is simpler one, even though it's a long sentence, but it's a simple one. So I will give everyone time to read it out, think about it, and then Mahaji will read it, and then she will break it down. Okay, this is the final part of the movie where he is giving the interview, okay, to the officers. Okay, yes Mahaji.
हाँ जी, बहुत अच्छा मूवी है। और वो सीन, जब वो आखिरी सीन इंटरव्यू में है, जब वो कुछ एक्सप्लेन करना चाहता था, तो ये उदाहरण लेती है। वो कहता कि पानी साफ होना चाहिए, चाहे वो स्टील के ग्लास में हो या कांच के। वैसे ही ऑफिसर साफ होना चाहिए, चाहे वो हिंदी बोले या इंग्लिश। when he asked him, the hero actually, he asked about one English word. He doesn't understand it. He said, "You cannot understand English properly. How can you be a police officer?" Then he said, "Can I drink a glass of water?" Then they give him the glass of water in glass. He said, "No, I want to drink water in a steel." Then they said, "Kya fark padta hai?" He wanted to explain that a good officer, if he speak Hindi or English, doesn't matter. The most important is to be ईमानदार officer hai.
Very good. So पानी साफ होना चाहिए. What does this part mean? पानी is
The water has to be clear.
okay.
साफ.
Water should be clean, right? पानी साफ
Yes.
होना चाहिए. Water should be clean.
हाँ जी.
चाहे वो चाहे is
Either it is in steel or in glass.
whether it is in the glass which is made of like the glass, or it's whether it's in the glass or it's in the
Or in
steel, right? It doesn't matter. Like it should be clear. Just like that. वैसे ही. So the thing to notice here is जैसे and
वैसे.
वैसे. So वैसे ही, just like that, officer साफ होना चाहिए. Officer should be clean or pure. Okay,
ईमानदार.
ईमानदार.
ईमानदार. हाँ जी.
Yeah. चाहे वो हिंदी बोले
Hin- If he speak Hindi or English, doesn't matter. The most important is ईमानदारी.
That's right. So the medium doesn't matter. That's what he's saying. Like the first is like in the case of water is the water. Like, the medium of water doesn't matter. Just like that, the language is not a barrier. Yeah. Right. This is the last one, I think. And then we'll go to the clips. Who would like to do this one who's not done before?
No, Asuchi, sorry, the previous, can I still ask the previous one? Yes. So this, ja, kanske, does it mean it doesn't matter, or what is this ja, kanske?
Okay, so पानी साफ होना चाहिए, चाहे वो स्टील के ग्लास में हो या कांच के ग्लास में. So they didn't basically, just like कांच के ग्लास में हो, स्टील के ग्लास में हो या कांच के ग्लास में. Which part is not clear on this one?
The kanch.
Kanch is okay. So the what is kanch? Is that the question?
Yeah, perhaps yes.
Huh?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Who would like to explain what kanch is?
Just the substance
Glass.
material.
That's right. So the steel is the material, right? The water is stirred in a sort of a container made of steel versus like the actual glass material. So
Okay.
they tried to offer him the water in the if you have not watched it, or if you watched that movie, they served him the water in the container made out of the glass.
Okay.
And then
Thank
he's
you.
saying like whether it is made out of steel or the glass, it's what you need to worry about is like whether the water is pure or not.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah. Awesome. This is the last one, and then we'll go to the clips. This is like a very famous dialogue which goes back and forth between the junior cop and him. Sharonji, why don't you try this one?
I think he's saying you also lie, so you should speak like the truth.
Yeah.
News reporters, I'm not sure what ban means, but jao means to go.
So it's a verb, banana plus
Yes, we had it before, but I've forgotten what you said it was.
Panna is to become. I think it's very small in my window because I'm sharing my screen. Banna is become, right? To become. Like मैं police officer बनना चाहता हूँ, right? मैं teacher बनना चाहता हूँ. Banna is become, banana is to make. So he's saying news reporter ban jao.
So he's asking a news reporter to leave, essentially, like if to become
Tum, read it first. Tum.
तुम झूठ को भी सच की तरह बोलते हो. News reporter ban jao.
Very good. Right. So again, it's everything is said to this guy tum. So he's saying everything to the other person. तुम झूठ को भी सच की तरह बोलते हो. This part you correctly said. तुम झूठ को भी सच की तरह बोलते हो.
Yeah. So then again, so I imagine that he's saying to the news reporter,
He's saying to a police junior cop, not a police officer, not to a news reporter, a junior police officer.
Okay.
So he's saying it to a junior police officer. तुम झूठ को भी सच की तरह बोलते हो.
So he's told him that go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
I'm getting that he's told him that तुम झूठ को भी, you also lie. You should speak the truth, like the की तरह, like the truth.
Okay. So let me help you out here a little bit. तुम झूठ को भी सच की तरह बोलते हो. If it is तुम सच बोलते हो, what does it mean? तुम सच बोलते हो. Let's say the sentence was तुम सच बोलते हो.
You speak truth.
Right. Right. Now he's saying तुम सच की तरह बोलते हो.
की तरह means like, so.
Right. That's right. You speak like it's true or it's truth. Now add this part. झूठ को भी.
You speak like it's the truth, but you also lie?
You're telling, even though you are lying, you speak like you're telling the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
though you're lying, you speak like it's the truth.
That's right. Now it is giving a command to the person.
He's saying, go become a reporter.
That's right. Go become a news reporter. Because you are saying it's such a conviction, even though you're lying, but you're speaking like a truth. So this is probably universal, right, across the board. Like news reporter ban jao. Why don't you become a news reporter? Because even though you're lying, you're speaking like it's a truth. Make sense?